start. Yeah, just go live. What do you mean the video is unavailable? Show me. Okay, I think I am live. Let me just check. YouTube, my channel, DaSerialGenius GameDev live stream. Okay, yeah, I am live. They just decided not to tell me. That's nice. So hey guys, I'm DaSerialGenius, and today I'm gonna be making some 3D models for my game. So let me just show you first what I mean. So this right here is my game, and what I'm gonna be doing right now is one sec. Let me just yeah. Yeah, I feel like the volume is a bit low. Is that my PC or no? The gain is low. Okay, one second. Let me just filters, add a filter for gain, name it gain, and I'm gonna call it 20. Okay, yeah, that the audio should be better now. So alright, let me just show you. So right now what I've done is that in my randomly generated city, as you can see, there's just one building, and it's the same building that's rotated in like 4 different ways. So this one is rotated this way, this is rotated that way, stuff like that. And so what I'm gonna be doing now is, oh my god, you can hear my fan. Jeez. Wait, let me just. I'm so sorry. I don't know why the sign turned off, but I'm glad it did. You can read it now. I cannot see. I wish I could see the chats. Oh, okay. Captain Skull already says there's too much water. Alright, so yeah. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be modeling a whole bunch of buildings, and each of these buildings have to be, let me just show you. Yeah, it's supposed to be 15 by 15. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make, so what I already have right now is a template for the building. So I have this building template, which is basically just divided. It's a square of 15 by 15 that's divided into 6 by 6 grid. And what I'm gonna do is basically I'm gonna extrude and do some stuff, and I am going to model a building on this. So for example is here, open building one. Yeah, so this is, oh crap, this is a very simple one that I made. I just extruded a whole bunch up, and then I shrunk every one of these squares into a window. So I'm just gonna make this from scratch again. So that'll be my first one, and it's a preview of what I'm gonna do. So delete. You know what? I'm just gonna make it again. Open building template. Wait. Alright, so let's get on with it. How I made that one was I select these faces, basically. I'm just gonna select this one as well because I don't like the way that one looks. And I'm going to extrude it upwards to about, let's say 15. I like 15. Ah, yeah, that's better. Now what I'm gonna do is I am going to loop cut and slide. So that would make it like this. So that way we have 3 floors. And now I'm not gonna make each of these faces into a window because that feels like a lot. What I'm gonna do is I'm basically going to make, damn, it's an edge select. Alright, so I am going to make this face, like this surface, a bit bigger, so it kind of towers over the whole thing. So it's gonna look a bit like this. Yeah, let me just check the top view. Okay, it's too big because it's taking over the whole space. Let me just, yeah, I can go about this big. Now when I rotate my camera, look at that, it looks like one of those weird airplane towers, to be honest. But yeah, I think it looks decent. So now I'm gonna make windows. Bill Gates should learn something from me. So I select this face and I don't shrink it, I extrude this and I shrink that. No, I extrude individual and then I shrink each of them. And why is it shrinking it like that? Oh, I think I want to insert face. Oh my. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, let me just extrude this. I shrink it. Yeah, this looks fine. So I am going to have to do that with each of these. So let me just shift select everywhere that I want a window. So it's basically going to be these, all of these, and this and this and this and this and this and this and this. And I'm going to extrude individual. And I want it, do I want it coming out? Nah, I don't think I do. Let me try and scale this, and that's where I got that weird look, those weird looking windows basically. So I'm just gonna scale them individually now because otherwise it doesn't look good. And yeah, these faces look like they are in the same you get it. Yeah, they look about the same size. Next I'm gonna scale this one, this side, so I want them to be about, yeah, it seems right. Yeah, ideally if you're building a game you want it to be very like not the way I'm making it. You just want it to look normal, like you want a professional to make these. You hire a guy or something like that. But I am neither famous nor popular enough to have like somebody build it for me. So this is what I have to resort to. So when I'm famous I'll hire somebody, but right now I have to make do with this, and honestly I'm fine with it. I enjoy making like shoddy 3D models. Yeah, right now I'm live streaming and I can hear myself because the whole live, this thing, it's not telling me how or how I should make it. It's not telling me how the stream actually feels or looks like. So let me just, yeah, I feel like I should shrink that a little more. Yeah, it's better. So I shrink this and this. Wow, those are bigger, but you know what? When I push them back, they'll look fine. So let me push these back by the x-axis about 0.5. Yeah, that's about right. This is gonna be difficult. I scale this one in, I scale this one in, I scale this one in, scale this, I scale this and this. Oh my. Yeah, that's better. And then I scale this one as well. Oh, I'm not getting that many viewers. I wonder why. Oh, I should. You guys do not control click. And here you can see the windows are a bit like not wrong sized. So I could fix that just by doing this. You know what? It's a little weird to like talk about what I'm doing for me. So if I have like few moments of silence, it's not because I'm mourning Robert Downey Jr. or anything. It's just I feel a little awkward talking in front of a live audience, like right now. Luckily, I seem to be the only one who is viewing it right now. So, if somebody logs in, that's fine, but otherwise, I might not talk. Yeah, it's a bit too much. Yeah, that looks fine. Alright, now it is time to optimize it basically. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to edge select and dissolve these edges. Oh, you know what? I want it to be thoda sa andar. Like I want it to be a little bit inwards. So I'm gonna extrude these as well. Not like that. I'm gonna shrink this. No, I want to do that later, I guess. So let me just edge select and dissolve these again. Dissolve edges. Yeah, look at that, looks clean. So now I'm gonna select this face. I'm going to extrude individual, scale that a little down so that it looks like that, and I'm gonna move it in a little bit outward so that this isn't a very sharp curve. It's still pretty sharp, but it's not like as sharp as you'd expect. So now I'm just gonna clean up, because when I paint these, it's going to be so much extra work otherwise. So I dissolve the edges that aren't like doing any work. Yeah, they're not defining any important edge. I am also going to remove these borders because again they have no purpose. It's an extra polygon basically. Select all of them at once. Okay, I don't want that. I want this. I want this. And this. And this. And this. And this. And this. When I dissolve the edges, nothing happens because all the edges are gone. I'm gonna also clean this part up because again I'm painting this whole thing one solid color, so it doesn't make sense to it doesn't make sense to have multiple faces to paint instead of just the one. So it is all these edges, and yeah, that looks decently like a building. It doesn't really, but you know, I'm just gonna shrink this a little. So let me just top view. Or should I just, yeah, I'll just do a face select. So I select this, this, and this. Yeah, I feel like it would be better if I just started this bit over. So I'm going to remove the edges and face. Like I'm just going to clear this again. I'm not doing a very good job, am I? There's so many edges, like empty edges. So I am going to delete these as well. Come on guys, this is the quality content that you all subscribe for. Okay, and I removed like some of the window tops. So I'm going to add that first. Let me just, oh my god, there's so many vertices. Delete vertices. Yeah, that's right. That looks right. So now I just click this one, F. Click F again. Hey, somebody clicked on my video. Nice. I have 2 viewers and one of them is me. So I'm currently making this edge, and yeah, have you ever played Sly Cooper? It looks pretty much like that. Yeah, game dev is a lot of drudge work, and from here I get to actually like talk about what I'm doing. And well, right now, like making 3D models and stuff, fine, I can actually just Google it and get some help. But otherwise, I feel like, you know, if I'm gonna be writing code, I should do that live as well, because that way I can actually get some help from you guys. Because it's not just like, oh, you know, a whole bunch of programmers are working on this, or like a whole bunch of programmers are viewing my stream. But even if they're not, if I explain my problem to somebody else, I actually end up getting some help of my own. It's actually called rubber ducking, which is not a euphemism for something bad, but might actually sound like one. Ooh, that does not sound good. So I'm gonna extrude. I should extrude individual, but I guess, why did I extrude twice? I just have to extrude individual. And then I'm just going to push this bit in. If I can, why can't it? Why didn't it work? Oh, I wonder what is happening. What extruded the edges? Okay. So I left this. I extrude individual. Why? I don't know why. Alright, so I'm gonna face select. I selected this face. I'm going to extrude to about 15 like before. Do I want 15? No, I don't want 15. I don't want a number. So I'm going to extrude again, and I'm going to shrink this time. Let me just, yeah, that's better. I bring it a little towards the center. I don't know why it doesn't just center align itself. And I think the edges of this should be further inwards so that the angle is good. Yeah, this face is fine. This one a little more here. Okay, so that's like a nice border, and then I'm going to add a rooftop. Hopefully, if I can figure out how to push this in. Yeah, it works. Oh, okay. Yeah, it works. Nice. So right now I have a little rooftop, and I'm probably gonna add like some assets here, but that comes later. Right now I'm gonna remove the edges like before. Dissolve. Do not dissolve faces. Dissolve the edges. Wait, why did? Yeah, that's better. I'm hoping this is a more informative live stream, but I feel like the only thing I'm informing you guys is what a big idiot I am. Like, I know there's some kind of 3D model maker person, like a game artist or something, who's just cringing at my videos right now. And yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and cringe, but you know what, I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Why aren't these edges dissolving? Yeah, I suppose that's fine. 'Cause this edge won't dissolve either, and neither will that edge, will it? No, it won't. I guess there's some limitation to the edge requirement. To just get assets from free 3D. Yeah, you extrude the edge, select face, it's offset, and you pull it up. Oh man, Captain Skull is helping me so much. Love you, dude. I might actually get the assets like from free at the asset store, but yeah, I kind of wanted to make a few of my own as well, because there are a few requirements of my own. So I am actually going to export this. Wait, do I want to color it right now? Yeah, probably. Let me just look up how to do that. Uh, okay, I think I have some idea. Let me just go to material. I will assign a new material. So yeah, the whole thing has material right now. And where do you select the color? Yeah, okay, this should be white. This is fine, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unwrap this whole thing. That will be not operating on non-scale version. Oh yeah, that's fine. So I don't want that face. I'll just make this one. And I'm gonna add a new material to this. So that's material 001. And if I nope. Okay, let's say I made it that. And then I go into object mode and but it should have two different materials, right? So I select this and I add. Nope. Oh. Damn, I am dumb. I am dumb. So if I select this color, nothing happens because I didn't follow the tutorial properly. So you select each face and then select the blue material slot in the list and click assign. What? Assign. Oh, yeah, that works. It's not the right color, but sure, that works. So I'm just gonna make it look. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'm going to select this edge and this. I am going to assign this material. I'm going to assign a new material actually. Material. I'm going to click assign. Yeah, nice. I feel so proud of myself. And the regular default material, I'm going to make it a little gray. So yeah, honestly, I didn't think that anybody would be reading my what do you call it? Yeah, I didn't think anybody would be writing in my chats, to be honest. So I'm going to export this as an FBX. Where did I close that? Wait, let me just. It looks too similar to the other one, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm good at the one. So FBX, and I am going to call it building 2. And I'm going to export. So now if I view my drive, you can see van.blend building. Wait, these are all blend. Where's my FBX? Straight up building 2. So I open up my Unity and I go to models, and I throw in my building 2, which okay, I exported incorrectly. I click export, I forgot to click that, and then I export it again. I delete this because it's useless. Oh come on, I deleted it, please. I don't know why that keeps happening, and now Steam is gonna open up. So this is what that looks like. And yeah, I like how that looks. So I'm gonna just click on this. I'm gonna make this have the same color as this. So now let me just show you a preview of how it's gonna add into my city. I just click this and I delete it. And okay, so I have 2 cities. I'm just gonna be working on the first one because I don't care about the second one, to be honest. Let me just delete it because this is a testing scene, right? I don't need the highway, I don't need the cars, I don't need the jail. This can be like 500, and I can move the whole city to all the way here. Or I should move this all the way here. Yeah, it makes more sense. Minus 0.51. So now I make the array size 3, and one of them can be the model for my building. Now when I click generate, something went wrong. Oh, because I didn't put in the road prefab. That's my bad. I always make that mistake. And now when I click generate, that's too big. 11, 11. And look at that. Now when I play, look at that. I can drive around. And you know, I like the grey color. It looks decent. And it has that cartoonish feeling to it. I can get out and I can go through the building right now. Yeah, like that. And let me just check if I can. Where's my cube? So this is the equivalent of a companion cube for me. I'm just going to put this right next to my van, and when I start, I will show you why it's a companion cube. If I can, yeah, there it is. So I pick up the companion cube and I put it on the ground and whoa, look at that. Filling looks nice. So that was the first one, and I'll try not to make an L-shaped one this time. How about I just make a U-shaped one, and I don't add that many windows. One second. Alright, so I am again gonna go back to the building template and click wait, no, I want to save this one as save as building 2. Save as blended file. Alright, so now let me open the template again, and I'm gonna make it like this. So there's no need for me to just have it be like this. I can use these as well. It's just that I don't prefer them like that. I can even make a swastika if I wanted, but I don't want to because that's just terrible. So I'm gonna make this one 15 like the previous one, and then I am not going to shrink this one. loop cut and slide. Let's make it be like a billion floors. No, only, yeah, 3 is fine, but the 3 will be over here. So you guys are actually helping me figure out how this works, because I do not know. I'm gonna do something really crazy, and I'm gonna make it so that when I import the 3D model, it generates a collider with it. I don't have to do that, but why not? So let me just shrink. Does that look good? Does that look good? I think it looks nice. No, it does not. It does not look good. So, it's not a happy accident. So, actually, you know what? I don't want to make all of these into a window. I'll just make the inside facing ones. That didn't work, did that? For extrude extrude individual. And I just want to shrink this down. I want to shrink this down. Shrink this. And shrink this. I push it in, and I want it to be a little varied. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the bottom edges and raise them up so they look like balconies. I'm going to extrude these like that. Huh, is that working? No, it's not. You know what, it's fine. Is it though? It doesn't seem to be. One sec. Can't see myself. Am I upside down? Why is it showing me upside down? Whatever. So I'm gonna make it like this. — 90 degrees. I am just gonna reset this app now. I hate this. Okay, the face cam just doesn't want to work, so I guess you're not gonna see my face anymore. Haha. Anyways, so I am taking out my phone now. I just don't want to deal with that. I'll have to reset OBS, and I don't like to do that. So anyways, let me just scale this one down as well. And you know what, I am actually going to keep this like that. And then when I put this in, I'm going to delete these faces. So I'm going to dissolve these faces. Does that work? No, I delete these faces. Yeah, look at that. That looks nice. And then I'm just going to maintain symmetry by doing this. And then all of these will be did I want to do that? Yeah, sure. So I'll select these faces and oh wait, no. What I wanted to do was first put these in. And I delete these. So I'm going to extrude individual. I'm going to scale these down, and hopefully what I'm doing here is working. Yeah, it kind of is. It's not. And I push this in, and that's too far in. Oh damn, I feel like I have bored Captain Skull out of his mind. And before you say I'm misgendering who Captain Skull is, I know who he is. So there you go. There's the second building. I'm going to add these large windows for the top as well. Or I will not do that, and I will just dissolve these faces. Let's see if this works. Dissolve it. Oh my god. That wasn't supposed to happen. So there you go. I dissolve these edges. That's done. I dissolve these edges. Hey, you know what? This looks like Thanos, if you ask me. Yeah, like, that's his chin, like that. Wow. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be here all week. And I know why that isn't working, why it won't dissolve those. One sec, let me just. So basically I'm just cleaning up the building now. I like how this one looks. They don't have to look like amazing. It's not like you're doing anything in them. Yo, badge, yo. I am selecting these edges and I will dissolve these. And I am going to apply some materials now. Or wait, I just want to make this into a balcony thingy as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale this. I'm going to put this downwards. The stream keeps going from unavailable to available to unavailable over and over, and I don't know why that's happening. Like that. That's not. The only thing I learned is that an inset doesn't always have to look like the outside of, like the outer edge. Wait, is that visible? It shouldn't be visible. Why is that? I'm just gonna have to raise this back and extrude downwards. But luckily this stream is like, it's on my side, so it's like, it's only my issue. So look at that, there's so many like hidden edges, and it's like no reason. Let's see if I can actually do it now. Yeah, okay. Alright, let us add some materials. So this will be the regular building. I am going to make this pinky ponky. Which color do I want? I want this, like an off-white. Yeah, tan is nice. I assign it to all. Now I go to face select. I make this. These will become our windows. I add a new material. I add one here as well. Okay, I'm back to 1. Okay, so these materials should be white, not white. They should be window colored. What color is window? I forgot. Yeah, I like this color for these. I select this and this. I add another material. I add it in here. And I change this color to green. I should do a thingy select, like the ink dropper. And apparently it only works here. No. Let me just get the RGB values from here. नहीं चल Okay, that was my dad. So I select this. Was it 35, 253, 39. 35, 83, 39. Not 39. That does not look like what? Was this HSV? No, that's the RGB. Is this HSV? How is... Okay, fine. Let's just do HSV then. 121, 86, 99. That's not green. Why can't the end cropper just work? What if I put it here? Yo, Kenny's on stream. What's up? Why am I waving? You can't see me wave. Yo, let's just make it green like randomly. And I click assign. Look at that, that looks nice. I just have it be 010. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to export, call it building 3. And I'm going to import it into my thing, which is over here. Now when I click generate, look at that, I have a wrong building. So I exported it incorrectly the second time in less than an hour. Experimental apply transform, and then there you go. You know, I don't want to import it here. Yeah, it's lucky for me the face cam stopped working because my posture is garbage. So look at that. Now the city looks more lively, it looks pretty. And I have only built 2 cities. Sorry, 2 buildings. Now I'm driving around. Yeah, I might end up downloading some assets from the asset store, but I am definitely keeping these. So let me just show you using our companion cube how the top of the building looks. It's all the way over there for some reason. Just yeah, there you go. And just push it into the ground and look at that. That looks so good. I made it. Whoa, okay. Look, give me my cube. The boxes just hate this, right? So yeah, here's the drive-through of the whole thing. So actually, let me just show you how I would integrate the assets from the asset store. So I click on the asset store, let's just shop around a little. category 3D is building low poly, and let me be a dickhead and this be free. Yeah, free assets fine. Low poly building light. Damn, the stream just straight up stopped working. Is the stream even live? Yeah, I am live. It says I'm live. It won't tell me though. But you know what? I'm just gonna keep looking. Oh, I like this vehicle pack. So you might not search exactly what you're looking for, but you might end up finding it anyways. What did I just say? I have no idea. So yeah, flat style vehicle. Let me just download this. Thank God for free assets, huh? So I'm gonna import this. So there's a whole bunch of stuff, models. I just have to make sure that the prefabs, these prefabs, that they are all the same size. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and import. That's the only way to check actually, unfortunately. Can you guys see me though? I feel like you guys can't see me. Let me just see. No, you can't see me. Huh. Let's see. Violetti. Let's check the demo scene first. Let me save this. Oh wow, that is so pretty. What happens if I click play? Okay, the lighting is crap, but the buildings look really nice from far. This is I need them to be this big. So I am gonna click on this building. I'm gonna bring it here. I'm gonna make the y to be 0. So let's start with the apartment. First I bring it here. I click on the scale tool and I make it big, like 3.75. Good, that's good to know. And then I override the prefab. It's it's crashed. How do you crash by increasing the size, dude? What the hell? This version of Unity has a lot of glitches. Just gotta wait for that now. Luckily I saved that scene, so like is it even working? Just don't I'm just gonna close just oh yeah, that really bassy like boom sound. I don't know what's making that, but I really like it. So hey, you get to look at my desktop. Huh. And it opened in the we'll now try to what now? Really? After everything? So yeah, I go to VLDT city sample scene. I'm just gonna make it orthographic because I like it orthographic, and I'm just gonna move everything like really far away. What the hell is outside? Yeah, that's fine. So I go to prefabs and I bring it here. I put it, penetrate to building. I bring it 0, 0, 0. So this is the size that I want each of these buildings to be. Let's start with apartment. Should be apartment because it's 1. So I'm going to try 3.75 again. Not 3 over 75, 3.75. And that seems to work. So I am going to make it 3.75 by 3.75 by 3.75. Look at that. So why? Yeah, I feel like something is wrong with the prefab. It's a glitchy prefab. Which is why, children, you should make your own buildings. But I have to show this because I said I would. It's like the only reason I'm doing this. And it opened in the other window again. How nice. So what's this then? Ah, there are like a billion shaders in here. Is it like that for me? Yeah. Wow. So if I unpack this prefab and I go to my own prefabs and I put this here, this should work, right? Also, why did I say shaders? I meant materials. So moment of truth 3.75, not 765, 3.75, 3.75, 3.75. Ah, it worked. So now that I have this prefab, I'm just going to click on sit. I'm just going to delete this. I'm going to click bring city here, and it's going to be four, right? So one will be the apartments, in building 1, 2, and 3. And I need the road prefab because I keep forgetting that happens. So where's the road? I click generate. Look at that. Look at that. The boy's got a city. And let's drive around it. Let's see if it's nice. So first of all, there's no collision, which is fine. And I probably wouldn't have thought to make an L on the building, but you know what, I like it, and that's what matters. So look at that. Actually it looks and feels like a city, even though there's like a bunch of incomplete models and stuff, but yeah, it looks pretty nice. Yeah, I should probably do like tutorials, at least like I know what to talk about. Oh yeah, that's good. So I'm driving around. Why are there no cars? There it is. There's a car. You see that? That is all AI. That is all AI. Wow. I made it. So you know what? I'm just gonna keep this. So now I bring a bank in. The bank is probably going to be a different size altogether. So I'm gonna unpack completely. Remove this. Delete this. 0, 0, 0, 0. Everything 0. Let me just make this 30 so that it's center aligned with at least one of these buildings. So Control S. I'm gonna go 15. That's too much. I'm gonna go 11. That's also too much. I'm gonna go 7.5. 7.5. 7. So 7.5 and 7.5. And then I bring it into my own prefabs. So I bring it here. Now I'm just going to replace building 1 because I haven't colored it in. Now when I click play, look at that. I should have a bank around here. Do I have a bank around? I didn't click generate. I'll click it right now. I have banks. I have a whole bunch of banks in like the same row. So it's like India. Oh my, why are there so many? Alright, so I am going to do that with the rest of the assets as well. Let me know if you actually want to see me do that or something else, because I can understand if it's a little bit boring. I feel like this is also going to be 7.5, so 7.5. Now all of these buildings are 7.5. Why are they so small? I feel like it's a conspiracy. So again, you from time to time you just want to generate the city and just check out if it's like if it feels nice. I am not looking at this one because that's just every building meshed together. The verticality is decent, you can't climb on top of these buildings. So I might not keep all of them, but I'm gonna keep most of them. I'm gonna model some of my own as well. And why is there a building in the middle of the road? That's because that's the one that's meshed all together. Hey, look, two magentas. So I'm gonna make the city smaller because, well, I don't have a good reason. I just want to. I'm gonna make it an 11 by 11 city. Why didn't that happen? Just made. Oh, it's doing 1 by 11. Yeah. I'm crashing into cars already. Look at that. Another woman who doesn't know how to drive. What a sexist joke. You should not make that kind of joke, to be honest. So yeah, I think I can tweak these into like better models. So right now, as you can see, I can pick up the bodies, I can throw them in the sky. I shouldn't do that. I mean, that can kill them, but it doesn't. And I can actually clean up the blood. Look at that. Whoa. And you actually do get paid for it. I just turned off the UI for a while. So next I'm going to import the car. So if you want to watch me write some code, now's your time. I don't want this nav mesh. I'm not using nav mesh. So I'm going to import these. I just want you guys to know that I actually built the van though. But it took me 3 hours to make. That's why I'm not doing it again. So flat style, let's check out the demo. Yeah, I'll save this. Alright, sorry, scene. Yep, if I click play. The camera is offset. How nice. There is. There is. Oh, wow, there are a bunch of buildings here as well. I will definitely steal these. Well, not steal. You can't steal something that's free. So let me just bring them into my scene and see if. Oh, what is that? Oh. So yeah, I just want to bring it here. So cars. Look at that. How big is that? Let's see. Shall we? Copy these. And I want to paste component values, and I also pasted the scale. So that was 1 by 1 by 1, wasn't it? Yeah, let's try 5 by 5 by 5. Yeah, that looks nice. So what I'm gonna do is the car prefab, I am going to remove this, and I'm going to remove this. I'm gonna apply that. I'm gonna apply it to all. So ideally that should have worked. I don't know why it didn't, but yeah, that works. See, but the transform is a bit high, right? I want it to touch the ground, so I'm just gonna do this. I didn't apply that to all the, so the cars are floating. So let me just override apply all and click play. And look at that, we have actual cars driving in our city now. Well, it's my city, but yeah, sure. And I can collide with them, so this is what that looks like. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, I pushed it out of the way, just like, wow, it's demolition derby now. Yeah, I'm really quiet, but I'm having a lot of fun. Just, oh my god, I'm just having a lot of fun hitting the car against everything. Alright, so let's do it for the other cars as well, shall we? Uh, what size is this? I am just going to make it so that the scale is nice and perfect. So the child object should be about 3 by 3 by 3. Did I do 3 3 3 last time? I feel like I did. And now the collider should be such that this one. And this one, so this second collider is just the sensor for the car. So this is what it uses to check if it's colliding with an object, like another car. You can make this one by one because you need to have a nice field of view. So now when I click play, oh my god, I mean, okay, I think it works though. Then I got the scale completely wrong. It looks like a damn limousine, but sure, at least it works. So yeah, this is a decent scale. I'm just gonna make sure that all of these are 2 by 2 by 2. And look at that, we have one car. It's the same car that drives around, and it's a Jeep, and it's slightly the same size as our van. Slightly smaller, but that's fine because our van carries dead bodies. Oh no. Well, it works at least. It works. Stop. What was that? Oh my god, I ran over him. I ran over the poor guy. Let me just get him out of the way. I wonder if I can. I could not. Just throw him in and let's go. Let's not go because I didn't clean the blood. I feel like I'm gonna hit a car right now. I didn't hit a car, thankfully. Hey look, double A. Oh my god, what is that? No. I'm pretty sure I fixed the Y rotation to not do anything. Why is it doing that? I feel like the physics system has it kind of likes to restrain just like go against all the constraints that you apply on it. Yeah, that's the engine's problem, but yeah, it looks nice. yeah, right now I'm just going on the outskirts. Here, here's the inside of the city, and right now it's completely random. It doesn't have like any preference of which building should be put where. But later, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sort these by height and put in a Berlin noise generator, and I am going to make it so that the denser areas have taller buildings and the other, like the non-dense areas, they basically have shorter buildings, like the bank and the buildings that I have made. Yeah, I think I can make this one look better. There are a bunch of fixes that I'm supposed to do, but I feel like I'm done with this stream. I don't feel like I'm doing in much in the sense of like, progress. So I am just gonna stop this stream in a few minutes. Like, so yeah, but this was so much fun. I really enjoyed spending time with you guys, and hopefully I can do this again next time. Maybe like more people will come on here. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching this though. Bye.